Hello everybody, this is the X2 Play series on Spyro 2, and it is currently me who is in charge of this part, and joining us today is obviously myself, Lucas Bolton. I forgot to give my name. Is Bobbledink, Janin Juice, and Dancer. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
Dan,
I
just Dan.
skipped the cutscene there. That was an accident, but
Dan fan.
I can replay it later.
Hey, Dragon. You're pretty tough.
We can edit it
officially
in
ruined this
post.
video.
Able to make it through Badlands without
No,
getting
Lucas
That's it. We're gonna have to
officially ruined this
cancel
video.
the series.
Series is cancelled.
Yes, and I will also.
Well,
be
it was a good run.
I'll be
It's like
also
the iCarly reboot. Cancel before time.
It was a good charge, not while it lasted.
Yes.
Did I get that?
Squared your
thing?
last charge.
I don't know if I did or not. I think I did.
So ISGP, if you're watching, we're all out of work now. We could do with a job, so send jobs our way.
So yeah, we are in the demo level of Spyro 2.
Oh yeah, yeah. That and was it
Woohoo.
Sunny Beach was one of the.
It's also the title sequence level as well.
Yeah, and we're actually in
It
the
is.
zone where the title sequence takes place. So I think it's just the thing. Actually, not yet. We're not in that section yet. It's a bit later in the
It's,
level, isn't it?
No, I'm just saying we're in the level where that zone is.
Yeah. And you know
In
that.
the words of Lumi Laura, this is a circle, apparently. But then,
I mean, all Spyro levels are a circle, aren't they?
yeah, I hate those kinds of criticisms because it's like, oh, it's just a circle, really, isn't it? It's all, if you want to be technical, it's all just a collection of polygons making
Our village is
images.
overrun
Like,
by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
that's some
Wasn't
good
there a game on
puppetry.
PS1 called Little Buddies or Team Buddies? It was, yeah. That's what it reminded me of just hearing that.
There was a game on Virtual Boy that I think was called like Red Lasers or something, and it was literally just a bunch of red lines. It was the most unfinished piece of schlock. So, you know, if you want to
What
talk
do you mean
about this game,
unfinished?
Oh, where's the other one?
Red
Went.
Well,
lines.
yeah.
You just need red lines.
oh, is that what this level's missing? Okay,
Well
should have
done,
listened to Laura.
grasshopper. Take this shiny
I was playing it like the
Take
second
me
version of
out.
this minigame. Because I've memorised that completely at this point. And now watch as I fail it.
It looked like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready for another
Is that-
challenge?
Is that our resident community member, Dark Lizard? Oh.
Yeah.
Who happens to like this game as well? Well, he's
Yes,
more a
it
Crash
is me.
Bandicoot person.
I'm Dark Lizard. That was a terrible Dark Lizard impression. I'm sorry.
How about
Cancel
you,
Boo Budding.
Cancel
About- how about you do
Yeah,
like
I'll be writing the Twitter post.
how about you just do like an original red lizard since they're red lizards
I
on
don't
the
think I'm
screen.
gonna. It's gonna. No, it's not happening yet. No. Don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna happen. I always find this.
Yeah, I
one
remember
throws
that.
a bit of a curveball.
It's like the Coliseum speedruns community, but you know, red instead of blue.
It's
I
just-
remember
Sorry,
like
who?
this was the
Don't think it is.
I rem-
No.
I think you missed one.
I remember this was like the notorious mini game back in the day.
I don't.
How difficult it was.
It's.
Yeah.
It's not really. I know I keep feeling it, but it's not really that bad. It's just.
It's just
I've never seen someone
memorization,
struggle this
really.
much on it though.
Yeah, I'm struggling on it. I haven't played this game for a long time.
Yeah. It is nice though in a way because it's sort of like the more raw experience that you kind of expect from these kinds of sessions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for helping us again.
You're
I
not just
like-
like
You deserve
double
another
jumping
shiny
all over the
lizard.
place.
I
But
Yeah,
I
exactly.
always-
I've been trying to like remember not to do that. Yeah.
I always like when I see somebody playing like a game for the first time, or you know they like maybe just a little bit rusty at the game, just
Yeah.
because like it gives you like an idea of how it actually is to have this as a new experience, you know, like this sort of game.
Yeah.
I never yeah, it's true. Like I never actually ever did an LP in this game either, so this is kind of a new for me too.
Really?
Yep, never.
That's surprising. Because
Yeah,
you did LPs in like all the Crash games like that.
And I remember one of Tarzan.
Oh, we need to change that, man.
yeah, and I think the original.
I will definitely be a
Spyro
guest
LP
on it.
The original Spyro 1 LP that I did didn't even get finished.
Wow.
I was kind of lucky
Like-
that the original Crash 1 LP did get finished actually.
Honestly, I did stream Spyro, but I never did a Let's Play on it.
Let's see.
That's crazy.
I just watched Crystal Fisher do the Let's Plays.
Yeah, I do remember like watching more of his stuff than like. But I did, funnily enough, like I did do Eminem's Shell Shock, so yeah, priorities and all that.
It's funny that you mention.
Those pesky lava toads
We'll
have
just wait for
stolen
him to
all my
finish.
friend's bones. If you help me put him back together again, he'd sure be more fun.
So we're all in agreement that
Yes.
we're all
Oh,
recording ourselves doing the bone dance after this, right?
Oh my goodness, yes.
And why not?
Can you do the backflips?
Good actually.
No, but that's not going to stop me from trying.
Or
Yeah.
like, you could just like substitute the backflips for just you rolling around on the ground.
Reminds me of a joke from Henry Danger when all the characters except for Ray Manchester, yes, that's the character's name,
Badlands.
can do a backflip.
Bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon.
And he's just like, wait, you can all backflip?
See, you're gonna.
And they're like,
backflip?
yeah, we can backflip.
Yeah, it's a common skill,
And it
isn't
turns
it?
out when they're filming it, they all got stunt doubles.
Ah,
Oh, look, it's that mystery vase from Desert Monkey's animation.
tell
So
me
yeah,
about
I call it more vase, but like, yeah, vase, like whatever you want to call it, tomato.
yeah.
Going
I
on
mean-
to the Crash Bandicoot thing, though,
I forgot how you do
There
this
was,
without
like-
double jumping. It's like
There-
you have
there
to
were,
get it before they
two-
jump, go up, yeah.
there were two 18-year-olds on the sort of acting contract I recently did. And, you know, they both kept saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, who are you, Crash Bandicoot? And they were just like, who is that? I have no idea what you're talking about. And yeah, I just felt a sad pit in my stomach. They were like, the Bandicoot isn't even a real animal, is it? And I was like, oh, flip. Okay.
So you quit that place shortly after, right?
Yeah. I
Good.
got my... Yeah, I handed in my notice, got my
Trying not to glitch
P45.
here.
I was like, you know, it's time to retire from life. Yeah.
Exactly. When
did I
somebody
do
says
this
something
before?
like that, you just can't give
Oh,
up.
there we go. Right, there's
Like-
a little corner there. Right, that's cool. Right.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah,
there was
the
one time
ground
at
goes up
work,
a bit.
one of my there was one time at work when my colleagues said DC Avengers, and I was like, no.
On this
that's
thing
not
as
done.
well, actually.
That's it. I fire you from personhood. Yeah.
Literally.
HR's got the priority straight through. Those sorts of things.
It's one thing not knowing what Crash Bandicoot is, but like not knowing that the Bandicoot is a real animal outside of that game is wow.
I mean, an orange bandicoot isn't a real thing.
It is
Says
in my
who?
heart. It is in my...
No, that's the worst part. They were like, "Oh, isn't he like the fox type character?" I'm like, "He's called Crash Bandicoot."
That's, you sound like Kadakis when you say that. Bandicoot!
Cash
Oh, thank you.
Manuka.
He has a lot of subscribers. I'll take that.
And like, you know, if there's any more of a hint you need of what type of animal he is, the company is named after him, pretty much. You know, Naughty
Yeah.
Dog. He's
Yeah.
a dog character.
Yeah. It always feels strange when you
Crash
call your
dog?
dog naughty because of that. You know, you just
Yeah.
think about, you're about
Oh, I mean-
Naughty dog.
I mean, like, you know, Crash Bandicoot crashing into everything. That's a bit naughty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like he
Point
broke those. He doesn't think about the box's feelings. He just grows into them like there's nothing.
Whoa! That's the only emotion that he has, and it's barely an emotion.
Yeah, and it changes every generation.
But yeah, everyone else I've told that story is like, oh yeah, but like Crash Bandicoot isn't real, and I'm like, I'm not saying he is, but bandicoots as a creature.
The cactus
exist.
will all,
to me.
the cacti will have all respawned now. Oops.
Was that our first death?
Think so. No, I don't. I think somebody may have died before that. Actually, I
Sure
can't
not.
remember. I can't remember.
Did I die?
Was it Kiwi?
I feel like I might have died.
Oh, Kiwi's not played yet, has he?
Yeah, he
I
has.
think it was Dante actually. Yeah, I think it was Dante.
Oh, he?
I
Oh,
can't-
no, he hasn't, has he? No, of course.
Um,
We haven't
yeah.
had his debut yet. I was just
I
saying.
thought you were
Kiwi
saying,
Roll?
did he die as in like he's not been back since, and it's like, oh, maybe he has, maybe he got game over in real life, and you know.
Oh, well, now you're putting words in my
Oh
mouth.
yeah, no. If
Yeah.
you die in Spyro, you die in real life.
Twisting my words,
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
You're just what is it? The plot hole to Sword Art Online. This time it's
Yeah.
Horn Art Online or
those
something. I
those
don't know.
enemies, are they called quartets or just cat bats? I can't remember.
No,
I
they're
think
called
they're
cat
cat
bats.
bats.
The cat
Oh,
bats.
So
cat
the
bat.
4 of them for the skill point is called the Cat Bat Quartet.
Cat bat. Oh, right. That's what. That's why I was thinking about that. Thank you.
Although I really want to see them singing barbershop quartet songs now. Bum 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 bum. We are the Cat Bat Quartet right now. You
Surprising
can't
that-
blame us, the cow.
Surprising
Cow.
nobody's ever put that video together. You know, of them doing it.
Well, I mean, there are talented people in the community. Chris, talented musician. Adam can animate some stuff. Make
Yeah.
it happen, guys.
So all I'm hearing is that we should make a new series called Press Square to Quartet.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Danta, 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 danta.
You know,
Spitballs in here.
you know, this reminds me of when I watch. It reminds me of when I watch PlayStation Access on YouTube. They do podcasts and stuff, and every time before they read the comments of the week in a podcast, they always do like a barbershop quartet type of thing, where they say like, it's time for comments of the week, like that.
It also reminds me of that
Yeah.
Simpsons
I love that.
song, and I don't know if this will get copyrighted if I say this. My baby. You know the one, Roger? Like I can't remember exactly.
Baby on board.
Baby on
Baby
board.
on board.
This thing runs.
Here we go.
Don't move with your baby.
2 minutes silence for this.
Oh.
Literally 6 backflips. That is insane.
Yeah. So
And that-
Dante, you have something to live. You have a challenge on your
My
hands.
friend looking healthy again.
Yeah, you know, just
I-
gotta practice
I
my
have a way
backflips.
to make it work.
I'm just gonna do the floss.
Or can you just do like, you know, backwards somersaults? That'll work.
This is what would have happened if we commentated over this.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's discriminatory. He's only fun when he's got his bones together. Come on. I mean, that's just awful. Just to make sure I've got everything here.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he doesn't have the resistance of flesh.
Yeah. 100% man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So where will the player
What's
take
in
us
the
next?
purple of that valley?
Probably Breeze Harbour.
Probably Vimto. A sea of Vimto is my
Vimto.
guess.
Seems harder.
You know, actually, I'll
I thought
tell you
were referring
guys.
to the video website Vimeo, which nobody uses anymore.
Yeah.
What do you
That's
mean?
what I'm
This is
This has been
don't you know my
broadcasted on
famous
Vimeo.
catchphrase? Hello, Vimeo watchers.
Yeah. Hello, Daily Motion watchers. This website isn't getting a lot of motion.
Well, not yet, anyway.
I've got to make a bit of a splash. Which actually there is
Yeah.
water in this level.
Is
Oh,
that Jupiter?
trouble with
What
the
is that
throttling.
planet?
Yeah,
I
it's
always
weird.
thought it was
Like
a moon.
there's a planet in this. Yeah.
because the game doesn't really, and this is my issue, but no, this is my issue amongst all the Saturn. My issue amongst all the Spyro games is they don't like properly delineate sort of what constitutes a world. Like, is Breeze Harbor the whole planet? You know.
We are currently suffering from a land block.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
depends what Breeze Harbor
And
is,
this whole
'cause it
area
might
is
be.
suspended. Oh, sorry, Jim, just go on.
It's okay. I was just gonna say, like, maybe like, and this section is kind of like a Treasure Planet-esque area where where we're in a certain part of the galaxy, and this is where they are. But you know, it kind of is hard to make sense of it because, like, this level and Zephyr are the connected levels in this universe, so to say. So like, it is a bit hard to imagine where geographically Zephyr is in
in
relation to
relation to
this.
that, yeah.
in relation to this. Yes, that's right.
I mean, this is the sort of thing that I'd want, hypothetical Spyro 4 to really come out and address. So we're playing Minesweeper. That's what it looks like. Is that guy having an erection in the bottom right-hand corner? Where his lights are just pricking out.
So that guy, like, with the erection and all that, like, he terrified me as a child, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he really did.
I mean, fair enough. I feel.
It's weird that he has an erection whenever he sees Spyro, though. Like, you know, what's going on there?
It's the classic, you know, like, it's scary when the killer's smiling sort of thing. That's, you know, like,
yeah,
that's what it gives me vibes.
Well, have you ever seen the film Girl in the Box?
No, but I'm
Literal
interested.
chills. It's on Paramount Plus. It's about a 20-year-old girl who in 1977 got kidnapped and like
I'd like to be able to
had to become this guy's slave for 7 years. This is real child-friendly content, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, like, just
Especially
Fun for
with,
the whole family.
especially like playing Spyro, you know.
Yeah.
Fun
Like,
fact.
yeah.
So anyway, this girl got kidnapped. Yeah.
Fun fact.
But yeah, no, check it out if you can. It's a good film.
Um,
It's a good watch.
You can-
Uncomfortable at times.
so I'm not going to do it, obviously, but, like, you can do something in the air here, but it's very dangerous because if the breeze builders, like, hit you with their water, like, the game will crash, and then Sparrow
It's risk
into a
reward.
Sparrow will just turn into splodge on the screen or spludge,
It's
whatever.
like a literal hard crash. It's so weird because the game doesn't know how to process it.
Yeah, I
It's like,
know. It's the only time.
Wait, you got hit by water underwater? How does that work?
Whereas
I mean,
I think
it's
on the
almost-
next game,
I mean, it's
Gobble,
almost
gobble.
like
It's
it's almost like
one
it
meant
wasn't
to.
intended.
But the thing is, like, what's weird about it to me is, like, you would think, like, the game would crash in other uses of it, but apparently it's only when you get hit by water that it happens.
And
Whoa,
also,
okay.
like, another thing is that when you do the swimming in the air and glitch, if you go in front of the stop sign where the trolley mini game is, it just stops you completely.
Yeah,
It's off
true.
the
Yeah. Which is very strange, but yeah, like, that tends to be why people in the speedrun community do it. It's because it's easier to get the gears on it. Although personally, I just find it easier to double jump up.
again, I wonder what's beneath us. Like, you know, it's just
That's
a
what I'm
black
saying,
void
yeah.
of nothingness.
I mean, that's what I mean.
There's a
Like,
planet,
it could
yeah.
be, it could be, we just be in some part of the galaxy. And
So we're not even on a planet at this point. It's like an in-between realm. Like,
well, like, say for example, maybe Zephyr is Earth, and we are just above the Earth here.
what if? Well, here's the thing. I don't think the Spyro franchise is set on Earth.
It could be
At
like
least it's
Sonic
not
Sonic
explicit.
Dreams, yeah.
It's just on
Yeah.
a planet in the shape of a dragon head.
I think it's on a different planet to Earth.
Gobble the
Um,
Breeze Builder,
oh.
not a good name. Not a good-
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They knew what
well,
they were doing with that one.
Well, now we've just set up the premise
They
for
did.
Spyro 4 for Toys for Bob.
What?
Yeah.
Make Gobble the
Like-
Breeze Builder a character? Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I like,
Make
you know,
him a playable character. Yeah.
just like name the new Spyro 4. Spyro 4. Spyro goes to Earth.
Yeah. What
Spyro
just
saves
think,
the
you
Earth.
know, this is my issue of the idea of like a crossover between Spyro and Crash is I can't see any canonical reason for it happening apart from, oh, these are just two adjacent franchises, let's put them together. And it's like, you know,
Well, you don't understand.
I want-
See, Spyro and Crash are going to team up because Ripto and Cortex decide to create a bunch of mini games, and I feel like I'm explaining.
and
something that
the
shouldn't exist.
ancients won't allow it. Yeah.
Oh, the ancients will
Like,
not
I feel
allow
like
it,
this
even though
shouldn't
Crash
exist.
Bash, like, yeah, like, so it tells you that, but then Wrath of Cortex just throws out the window. Like, good continuity.
Okay,
Yes.
but
They
what if they
even
go
had the area
go-karting?
from Crash Bash. They even had the area from Crash Bash. They were smart enough to have the area, and yet they didn't follow through with the whole ancients idea.
Yeah. It's a bit like the film Elf, you know, it just forgets its own premise halfway through and just does whatever the hell it wants.
Yeah, the film Elf, which has become a cult classic. Although I never got the hype. But,
It's not a good movie.
yeah, that's what I just said there. Yeah, I never got
Yeah,
the hype.
No.
But yeah.
No, I'm just
It's
happy
movie of
that
the
someone
year.
else agrees.
Squawk.
Squawk the breeze builder, can we fix it?
You know, I used to have the Builder game, and I don't remember Squawk the Breeze Builder being in it, but
Oh, I had that as well. That was great fun. Although what was more fun on the racing challenge was trying to lose to Travis, because it
Yeah.
was so easy to defeat him. No, me and my brother Brim, we used to spend hours trying to lose the racing game on purpose, because it was much harder to lose than it was to win. Because basically, if you stop racing, he just stops and is like, "You coming, mate?" You know,
you come with
it's like,
me.
no, put up a challenge. Yeah, good
I'm
times.
definitely playing this casual because, as you can see, I'm going back to the thing now, the whirlwind.
I kind of went into autopilot and forgot you're the one playing Lucas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's good commentary. Also, like, I realised as well, like, I kind of like gave myself 2 of the harder challenges in this game by accident. This one's not too bad, but like,
Yeah.
you can fail it a couple times.
And you can fail it just for fun.
I don't want
Because
to go
you
on
just
it right
love
now.
to hear that the voice line.
I want
I mean,
to
you
get
might
the
as well
gems
fail
first.
it at least once.
You gotta fail at least once.
Yeah, I might just fail at the start, yeah. Even though I'll probably fail a second time, but we'll see. It's not too bad, this one. It's just like easy to lose track of yourself if you're not paying attention, I think.
Fisher the breeze builder.
Can we get all the
Hello,
gears?
everyone.
Hello,
Fisher the breeze builder
everyone.
Can we have no trouble with the trolley, eh?
Hello, everyone. Fisher the breeze builder.
Trouble
Oh,
with
no.
the trolley, eh? Well, just use the D-pad or analog stick to change lanes. Press the X button to jump, and press the circle button to fire the cannon.
They really favour the D-pad. I've just noticed, like, the analog's like giving the short end of the stick there.
That's why I always
Breeze
hate
builder
the
Fisher here,
analog.
telling you to use the D-pad.
It's like all the analog stick, and then when I went to the PS2 era, the first game I got was actually a remake of a PS, not a, yeah, an N64 game, like Rayman 2. That was a Rayman Revolution. Oh shit. And yeah, like that was the first time I ever had to use an analog stick. But because I played the original PS1, I was confused. I was like, why is the D-pad not working? And then like I realised, oh, it's this weird nub right here.
Yeah, like when I played Rayman Revolution, I was like that, but the D-pad just didn't work. I'm like, what? How do I move?
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that had this experience then.
Yeah, that was the actual first thing that happened when I played Rayman. I was like, okay, how do I move? I've never used this big thing right next to the D-pad before.
Exactly, like, and to think like it almost feels like a hidden feature on the PS1 because some controllers didn't actually have it, you know.
I mean, yeah, and the only reason,
Oh,
Trouble with the
and you know,
I
the
didn't.
birth of the analog sticks. The birth of the analog sticks, I think, was thanks to a game called Ape Escape.
Yeah, yeah, because that had dual
I do
analog
not
sticks,
understand
didn't
the
it?
appeal of Ape Escape.
Like, I
And
think
I'm
they had an
sorry,
idea.
but I don't care for it.
Fair enough. Dan just had
not
a bad
care for it.
experience. But
What?
like,
No,
yeah,
no, no. But
you
like
could,
Al Pacino, fine actors, did not like the movie though.
you could say Dante just didn't catch on to the franchise.
Yeah.
Hey,
It insists
got a
upon
point.
itself, Lois. It insists. What does that even mean? Does no one get what I'm referencing?
I think
I don't
do,
watch
actually.
Family Guy.
There was a Family Guy.
Yeah, you was Family Guy though.
No, it's the clip where they're all drowning and Peter's like, well, there's only one chance for me to say this before you'll die. I did not care for the Godfather movie. Peter, it's
And
really
everyone
good.
just
You know,
hates him.
people
Actually,
keep saying,
there's a lot of people that don't care for that movie actually, and I used to be. I've not watched it fully, but I do feel like it's not the greatest from what I've seen now.
That was great.
I think it's overhyped.
Spyro. Now I can start fixing
I've never
the
seen it.
machines.
I've never
I'm
seen it.
quite interested in seeing Godfather 2 over Godfather 1 because Robert De Niro's a great actor.
Like, I've never finished the movie, but I
I
just
never
didn't
finished the
care for
first
it that
one.
much. I think it was way too overhyped. Because everyone's always talking about how great of a film it is, but then I've watched it, I'm like, it's not as good as people make it out to be, so I just feel disappointed.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you know, there's way more gangster movies out there anyway that sort of exceed it. Like Once Upon a Time
Yeah.
in America is a good one. Because it actually feels like real evil gangsters and there's no glamorization.
you know, I do find it funny how in this part, Roger's bringing up all the juicy topics: kidnapping.
Well, look at
And
that guy. He just got
death.
shot out of a cannon. Where, like, this is appropriate conversation because everybody's getting killed.
Yeah.
I love
Landlubbers,
that
they're
the
called.
I love that the circle reticle still appears when they're using it, which implies that that's the thing that the cannon is just projecting out onto enemies.
What a way to end it.
Before we end
Yeah.
the part, like, I'd like to just see the cutscene here. It
Alright.
comes up when you press triangle, I'm
Good
pretty
job.
sure.
Set phases.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Accidentally skips again.
I thought I was going to skip it again because I was pressing triangle.
I didn't know you skipped to the first time actually.
Also, isn't that kind of sexual harassment-y? Like, you know,
Yeah.
you don't just walk up to someone and touch their
not
ass.
Not only was it sexual harassment, but it was also pure evil that the cat bat decided it would be okay to drop the guy into the pit, like Wile E. Coyote
Yeah.
style. This is
Again,
a,
what is that purple stuff at the bottom? Is that like...
I
I assume
lied.
it's Vento.
I lied when I said that game that I reviewed was the most brutal game. No, this is the most brutal game ever.
Yeah. Everyone go check out that video, though. It was awesome.
Good. I thought
Yeah.
it was a good plug, yeah.
Yeah.
And that, have anybody got any final thoughts before we end it
Oh.
off? We've got
Yeah,
This reminds me of the time I did all those Spyro video essays. Go check them out now. Okay, sorry.
yeah, you should.
I will say
How
that
did
for the
Avalon have
longest
TVs?
time. I will say that for the longest time, though, when I was seeing those cavemen, I always saw their nostrils as eyes. I thought their little thing there was just like eyes, and then the top of their head. Especially in the last cutscene of Skelos Badlands. Yeah,
I think that's
interesting.
the power of the graphics of the PS1, making you see things that's not actually there.
And then I realized they don't have eyes; they just have like some sort of what's
It's like how
colorblind.
one of the mountains look like a submarine on that one level.
Yeah. Dan,
Or you know, like
Dan, do you have any final thoughts before I end it off?
My final thoughts are, if you're watching along, please do the bone dance as well. Trust me, we're watching.
Bone dance your way to the subscribe button.
yeah, break your leg.
See you in the next
Subscribe.
one.
Cue Captain Holt going bone on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Bone!
I love that show.